Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. My name's BRIAN M Kariuki, and today we are going to learn about GNSS, which is a subject and a topic under survey control. So what do we know about GNSS? In definition, GNSS is the Global Navigation Satellite Systems. Under its applications, we have the positioning, navigation, and timing. Under positioning, we use GNSS systems for our survey works. That is, during collection of coordinates on the ground, those are positions. They are like signatures on the ground. Then we have the navigation. For navigation, this is mainly found in our gadgets or our devices, and Google Earth or Google Maps. And we use them for locating places, roads, restaurants, or hotels. Then under timing, we at times use it for weather prediction and traffic control. We're going to look at the objectives. The objectives: by the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to define GNSS, explain the functions of a satellite, differentiate between natural and man-made satellite, explain the principle of survey in relation to GNSS. Then we look at the definition of terms, whereby we have the GNSS, this is the Global Navigation Satellite Systems. Then we have the GPS, the Global Positioning Systems, the ones that we have in our gadgets, and the handheld GPS. Then we have the RTK, that's the real-time kinematic, the PPK, post-processing kinematic, and the robotic total station, which is automated. Quick overview: you have the types of orbit around which the satellites orbit. So we have the number one, we have the LEO, the low Earth orbit. We have the MEO, the middle Earth orbit. Then we have the HEO, the high Earth orbit. The international GNSS monitoring and assessment services that are offered today, these are the types of satellites that we have above us. That is the Compass, the Galileo, the GLONASS, and the GPS. Mostly for the Compass or it aids us in our handheld devices or in our gadgets, the phones, to locate our direction. For example, the north, the east, south, the west. The Galileo, the GLONASS are mainly used by the military and the TV stations, but such as an examples. Then we have the GPS for finding the position or the coordinates on the ground. Next, we have the signal reception of the equipment. Under signal reception, here we can see we have here you can see that we have we have a surveyor who is holding an RTK device, and he's using the satellites. The signal comes from the surveyor, then they're sent to a base station here on our far right. This is the base station. This is the one that receives signals from the satellite. These are our satellites. From the satellites, the signal is sent to the base. Then from the base, the signal is sent to the rover. Then from the rover, it's sent back to the base. And from the base, back to the satellites. And then all the signals are recorded inside here at the base station. And that is how we can be able to acquire survey information. Then next, we have the advantages of using the GPS. One, the GPS is easy to use. Number two, it is user-friendly. It is convenient, accurate, precise, and excellent at data storage. On the disadvantages side, it is expensive to acquire and manage. Most of these equipments go for the good equipments, like for example, the RTK. A good RTK goes for over 1 million Kenya shillings. Then Number two, we have the need of skilled labor. You need to learn on how to use these equipments, and you also need to learn about the GNSS and how it works and operates. Number three, how it depends on favorable weather conditions. That is, these equipments don't work too well in a cloudy day. Then number four, it is expensive to maintain, since the servicing of these equipments is not that cheap. It's expensive to maintain. Then I have prepared for you a short 2.5 minutes video here. I'm going to show you on what is GNSS and how it works. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope the video has better explained on what you are learning about GNSS, and you'll better understand. I'll share the link for the video to you. Then we can go to the conclusion. On the conclusion, there we have number one, the GPS system is universally accepted as it is used globally. The measurements from satellite systems are accurate. If you take measurements, like for example to today, then you come back after like 5 or 10 years, the same coordinates that you took today will be the same positioning that you'll acquire in 5 or more years to come. So the systems are accurate. It saves time and money for projects. If you have a big project, for example, you have acres and acres of land you want to cover in a short time, if you use the GPS or the RTK, it will save you time. You don't have to keep on measuring and pulling chains on the ground. Number four, we have it is globally accepted to improve data. Data measured by the GPS is more precise. So you don't have to keep on calculating. There's no need of calculators. There's no need of referring back to calculations with your hand. on hand, it is easy to use. Then number 5 you have should be handled with care. These equipments are very delicate. Then we have the references which are shared to you on the screen. These are books that we can also refer to read widely about the GNSS. Then for our assignment today, it can be done in groups or it's a personal assignment to measure your understanding. You have number 1, you need to define the applications of GNSS in our lives today. Number 2, explain the principles used in GNSS. Then number 3, describe the process of GNSS. And that will be all for today. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for listening. Thank you.